You're here at Backstage Access in New York City, right off of Broadway at the Hard Rock at the Les Paul 100-year anniversary. It's going to be an amazing event. We're going to bring you some really cool interviews with a bunch of different artists. I'm not going to say who, but you'll see who when you watch, and stay tuned to BackstageAxxess.com, where the real show begins. How are you doing? Jackie Martling here with Backstage Access. Tell us what Les Paul means to you.
Les Paul was different to me than other people. He was one of the great audiences for my filthy jokes. I told jokes on stage with him 50 or 60 times at Iridium, and we're dear friends. And I loved his guitar playing and loved his band and loved everything about him. But what I really enjoyed was sitting in the green room and telling stories about the mob in Pittsburgh and Chicago. And he said that him and Mel Blanc got really drunk, and he was interviewing Mel Blanc, and Mel Blanc was responding, being really obscene as all the Looney Tune characters. And I said, Les, where is that tape? Right. Somewhere that tape exists, and we got to find it. I loved him. He was a good audience, and I miss him, and thanks for asking.
Your favorite Les Paul joke, because he was a jokester, so tell us your favorite Les Paul joke.
I actually gave him a joke. The day after I met him, I knew that he was going to be rehearsing. The next week, I knew he was going to be rehearsing the band on Tuesday before his Tuesday night show. And I came up with a joke for him, which he used every night after that. There was a very sexy stand-up bass player, Nicky Perot, and he used to flirt back and forth with Nicky. And after he flirted with her, he used to turn to the audience and say, I feel like a condemned building with a brand new flagpole.
Not too shabby. Pretty good. That's good. That's good. What are you looking forward to tonight the most?
Seeing people that I haven't seen in a long time. Over the 10 years, I came in contact with so many different people, you know, the John Parises and the Tommy Emmanuels, and I actually met Frank Vignola. I don't know if he's going to be here tonight, but we wound up becoming really good friends and producing an album together. So I know there's going to be a lot of people that you normally, the tap dancers and the singers and the trumpet players, they were from, you never knew who was going to be there. I followed, what's his face, Merle Haggard onto that stage, and I followed Slash, but I didn't have to play music. One time he had like 5 or 6 guitar players in a row, so just for the hell of it, I went on stage and I took Lou's guitar. I said, why break the flow? And I played a song. I'm terrible.
Have fun, Jackie. Thank you for talking to us. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Luther Dickinson, one of my long-lost friends I haven't seen in a while. How you been, man?
Man, really good. Having a good time. Proud to be here.
Tell us about the band. How's the band going?
So good, so good. We're going to be playing down at the Iridium for Les tonight.
I'll be there.
Awesome. And 2 shows tomorrow night. Excited.
Okay. And it's been a while since we've seen you. And tell us how the brothers doing, Cody.
We're doing so good. This year we're concentrating on the Word with Robert Randolph and John Medeski. So that's been a blast. Playing a lot of festivals and a fall tour. We got a new record called Soul Food. Okay. Check it out.
Les Paul, what did he mean to you?
Oh man, innovator. I mean, multi-track recording alone. He was a pioneer of multi-track recording, and I've got my Les Pauls tonight. He invented the guitar, the electric guitar.
Did you ever get to meet Les Paul?
I didn't.
Never?
Didn't.
Your favorite Les Paul, out of anything you could pick, what was the one thing that he probably meant most to you being a musician right now?
Man, it's really, as a guitar player, inventing the Les Paul, and even the SG that took his name off of, I love those instruments, but multi-track recording, that's just like, he transcended time and space there.
It's always a pleasure to talk to Luther, North Mississippi All-Stars. Check out the new record.
Thank you. The Word, Soul Food.
We'll see you soon, Luther. We'll see you at the Iridium, man. Okay. Have a good one, man. We're going to talk to you. JJ here, Twisted Sister, Backstage Access. Want to talk to you about Les Paul, what Les Paul meant to you.
Well, besides inventing the guitar that has been my signature guitar, going back as far, you have to understand, when I was a wee lad, the first show I saw was the Murray the K Easter show, and Cream was the opening, Cream and the Who were the opening bands, and Clapton was playing a Les Paul, but he was playing an SG version of it. I had never heard the words Les Paul. I thought it was a brand of guitar. So I said, is that like a Gibson, a Fender? And no, it's a Gibson. So I needed to have one, and I own them, and I own, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 of them. So if you just take that out of the mix, that in and of itself is an extraordinary statement about what Les Paul developed, the perfect combination of tone and playability. His innovations were extraordinary. And then, of course, you take Les Paul as an innovator, recording innovator, writer, songwriter, arranger. What can you say? I mean, the guy was a legend, and that's why we're here today to honor him. Like when his 90th birthday was 10 years ago, we were there at Carnegie Hall. He was still alive then. It was great, and we're here tonight just to honor his memory.
Your favorite Les Paul, obviously being in New York, you had to access him, going to Iridium a lot. Your favorite memory?
You know, personally of Les, I don't know. I mean, seeing him play is probably because I didn't have real long kind of conversations with this guy. So just being in his presence, saying to myself, this is the connecting person, this is the connecting piece to my soundtrack of my life, is kind of honor enough. Most people don't even meet the people that inspire them. I mean, no, most of the violin players today have never met Stradivarius, now have they? So in a way, I met my Stradivarius. So
sorry about AJ Pero. Obviously, everybody here is, sad about Twisted Sister and what happened. Tell us about going forward. I know you guys just did the DVD, but going forward, what's the plans for Twisted Sister?
We have about 10 dates left this year, all around the world. And then basically we're going to regroup. Mike Portnoy is filling in. And that's fantastic. Right? We're going to sit down at the end of the tour and then discuss how next year will play itself out, being the last year. How many markets, how many countries, because the band, take America out of the equation, the band plays in 35 other countries. You kind of have to figure out what's going to really work in the best way to play to as many people as possible, to cover all the bases before we formally rest.
I hate to see that. I'm sure you're happy about it. You want to see him home, right?
I like having him home.
But we're sorry to see it.
There's not enough ibuprofen to have me look like a middle-aged transvestite. But no, it comes a point. We've done 9,000 shows, or I've done 9,000. The guys have done a little less because the band existed a little while before Dee and Eddie. But the amount of performances, whatever, the 6, 7, 8, 9,000 shows, that's a lot of work. And at some point you say to yourself, maybe I just want to take it, I just want to kind of end it. I mean, the Stones apparently are going to continue until Keith, officially keels over.
We'll never die, you know that, right?
And their fans are so old they don't clap because they're afraid the lights will go on in the arena. So that's another choice completely. But I give them a lot of credit because they swore they were never going to do it, and they're still out there doing it. So good for them. But I think 40 is a good number.
Have fun tonight, guys. Congratulations on 40 years. Who are you bringing with you, Earl? Earl Slick?
Hi, how you doing? I'm Kristen Capolino.
Tell us about, are you a guitarist?
Yes, sir. I sing as well, and I play guitar, and I write as well.
Earl, tell us about how you got hooked up with Christina.
I produced some tracks with Kristen, 5 or 6 years ago, and I was a bit jealous. She plays better than me. I produce better than her, but she can play, and it's young talent that you don't see anymore. Somebody that really understands how to pick up a guitar and make it talk. She makes it talk.
We want to ask you, what does Les Paul mean to you personally?
God, I mean, from the beginning it started off with the guitar itself, and then as I got a little bit older, I realized all he had done, and then realized the innovations across the board and the influence on almost every guitar player on the planet somehow is influenced, no doubt, by Les Paul.
Favorite Les Paul moment?
Oh, God. There is a version, I think, Over the Rainbow. Yes. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yes, I could watch it 1,000 times. Yes.
Have fun tonight.
You bet, man.
Stoney, how you doing, man? How you doing? Good to see you, man.
Nice to see you. You come a long way.
From Buffalo, not too long. Not Vegas.
You don't cover Vegas?
No, everybody thinks I live in Vegas, but I don't. I live in Buffalo.
So you're a what do you call it?
Travel in, travel out. I'm in and out.
Yes. You're a citizen.
There you go. Tell us about the band, Count 77. Tell us about how you guys got picked to play, such a prestigious event.
Wow, we got an email from Tom Galloway to the shop that they wanted us to play, And then they kind of filter anything that has to do with the band. They filter it through me, and then I called Kevin and I said, Kevin, I think you need to look at this one, man. So that's kind of where it started. And they came, they shot a PSA, and they built the bike, and here we are. It's an amazing feeling to be here. It really is.
What are you looking forward to most tonight? What part of the show?
Us rocking. That's what I look forward to the most. Just being here, having the whole experience, and then us doing our stuff, and then playing over at the Iridium. We're the house band tonight, so.
I'll see you over there.
Yeah, it's good. We're gonna throw it down. We're gonna throw it down.
What are you looking forward to playing with the most?
Everybody. I mean, it's an honor just to be here and to be playing with all these legends. Take your pick. I mean, right?
Have fun.
There's no wrong answer.
Have fun, man.
Thanks.
See you later.
Good to see you, man.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing all
Danny from Vegas, my Vegas counterpart here. Tell us about New York, man. How you enjoy New York?
New York rocks. Every time we come to New York, it absolutely rocks. It's a blast here, man. I live in the other city that never sleeps, so this is great.
TV star to rock star. What's more important to you? What do you like better?
The music, the music. Yep, absolutely. It's so very much. It comes from my family. It comes from my father. He brought me up in music. It's the thing that feeds my soul.
If you have not heard this album that you guys put out last year, amazing. Good stuff, man.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. The first record came out great. We're really proud of it. We're in the studio right now working on the second record. It's that much better. You're going to dig it. I have to
ask this, if I be amiss at a Les Paul event, Les Paul, what does he mean to you?
Les Paul changed music as we know it. There's so many more things that this man did that you can't even begin to list it. But when you think of Les Paul, you just think of the fact that music would not be what it is today if it was not for Les Paul.
What are you looking forward to most of tonight?
I'm looking forward to rocking, and I'm looking
That's
forward.
That's a Stoney set. You can't use it,
man. I mean, straight up, man. We just want to rock, and we want to be a part of this magnificent group of people that are here to rock as well. I want to rock, and then I want to watch and soak it up. I want to be a sponge and just soak up all the love in this house tonight.
This is a guitar player's dream tonight.
It's amazing tonight. It's amazing tonight. There are so many talented people here tonight. This is off the chain.
Have fun. We'll see you at the Iridium.
Thank you, my brother.
See you, man.
Yeah, the Iridium's going to be a blast
Take
tonight.
care, man.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you.
Thank you so much.